Welcome to UNC Charlotte.
Glad to be here.
Yes. So what is your favorite thing about being at Charlotte so far?
A lot of things to like about this place. I feel like that I kid and say every time I get to drive on this campus, I just hope Mike Hill's not waiting in my office telling me this is a dream. I think the people have been exceptional. Our fan base has been unbelievable. Being able to go to some basketball games and just see the excitement about Charlotte athletics in general, I think has been a lot of fun for me. But for me, a lot of it has been being able to get the staff that I think is second to none together and in this room and show this place off. Every time I have a staff member that comes here for the first time, my favorite part about it is showing them around campus, because their reaction is the same as mine was the first time we came here, and that is wow.
I'm sure you hear all the time that you're a young coach. So what do you think? Do you think that's an advantage for you? How does that play into being an advantage or disadvantage when it comes to coaching college athletes?
I get it all the time. I've gotten it for a long time. I about got kicked out of the basketball game the other day because I look like a student. So I think it's an advantage when you're recruiting because you can relate off the bat. You look young, so they just have this impression that you'll be able to relate.
So you talked a little bit about recruiting. So when you first came here and started that process, what were you looking for, or what was your mindset as far as who you wanted to bring to the school, the type of people, and kind of the vision that you had for bringing new people in?
Well, I think you got to take the right person first, and to do that you have to do research. Obviously in college football you don't get the same amount of time you do in the NFL, where you can go talk to elementary school teachers and everybody who's ever come in contact with that player. A lot of times for us it's a 48-hour visit. You got to be really good at reading what type of human being you're having on your campus. So we got to take the right culture fit first, not just a great player, but a guy who's committed to making this place great over a 4-year span.
So carrying off the momentum of last season, which was pretty good for our school considering our history, what do you want to take and focus on this new coming season to keep that momentum and start new things and kind of build what you want the team to be? What's your main focus?
Well, I think the foundation is really good. I think what Coach Lambert and his staff did and these players did last year is really good. And obviously it's not the end goal that we have as a program. We want to compete for championships here and play in bowl games and take this thing to the next level.
Do you have a life philosophy you go by, or some sort of mantra that you kind of use to help yourself coach and mentor these young men?
I think you can defeat any obstacle with positivity. I don't consider my job stressful. I get to coach football for a living. I get to interact and develop relationships with coaches and players that some of them are from totally different backgrounds, and all of a sudden we all from different backgrounds, different ideals, whatever, beliefs, whatever it may be, we get a chance to put on a Charlotte jersey and Charlotte coaching gear and believe in the same things and fight for a common goal.
If you could give this chapter in UNC Charlotte's football journey a title, what would that be for you?
I would say transition. I would say making sure that we can, I think everybody who's ever come in contact with this program understands that there's a very high ceiling. This place can be great. And I think for me it's a process. It's a process that I'm learning as well. I don't have all the answers for it right now, and we're going to learn on the fly a little bit. But I think that we've got to make sure that we put ourselves in positions to have success, that we're doing the little things along the way to give ourselves a chance to represent this program the right way, where everybody together is being able to fulfill what the potential of this program would be. So I think through that, maybe you're better than I am and you can come up with one word. I'm not real good with one-word answers, but I think that it's under construction. We're all understanding what it takes to be a championship program, and we're going to do it together, and we need everybody's help.